Hi everybody, and today's conversation is around open APIs, the most misunderstood requirement when it comes to system selection. Oh, and by the way, yes, that is my pooch in the background. He has sneaked in. When talking about your system selection projects, and we're talking about a new HR or payroll system, usually you tell me that you must have open APIs. But here's the catch. Usually you haven't detailed what you actually want them to do. And this is where so many projects go wrong. Because every vendor will tell you that they have APIs of some sort, but they usually don't go into detail and they don't all do the same thing. Some only let you read data, whereas others can only write. Some sync one way, others two way. And some update in real time, others run overnight. And those fields you need, they might not even exist in the systems, or they may not be able to be configured. So before ticking the Open API box, get specific. What systems do you need to connect? What data should be moved and how often? And that's how turning Open API from a buzzword into a real business value helps your system selection. APIs aren't magic, but the clarity around them is. So let's take a look at types of APIs you'll come across. In its simplest form, a basic API uses pre-built simple connectors. You're just connecting two systems that already have pre-built integrations or connectors, like taking data from HR software into payroll, or perhaps moving HR information into Microsoft Teams. Usually for these, you don't need a developer. They may have already been configured and pre-built by the vendors themselves, or they're a marketplace for that particular software. Examples include low-code tools like Zapier, Make, or Power Automate that let you plug in APIs without actually writing any code. This allows you to upload or sync data via an integration hub that the vendor provides. These are often handled by HR administrators, IT generalists, or consultants where there is no deep coding required. Then we move to intermediate API work. These are usually custom configurations. You may need to adjust data fields or map fields between systems or configure scheduled data syncs. You might not need a full developer for this type of work, but you want technical support, someone comfortable with reading API documentation, testing endpoints, and using tools such as Postman or Swagger. For this, it could be an IT internal analyst or integration consultant, or again, a HR specialist with technical skills. For the more advanced API management, and this is custom integrations or middleware, this is where building a custom integration from scratch, or writing scripts to pull and push data between systems, or creating a middleware layer to manage multiple APIs. Then yes, this is where you may need the help of a developer or technical partner, such as Phase 3. We would handle things like authentication, security tokens, error handling and retries, and version control and endpoint updates. This is where you may need actual coding, usually in Python, JavaScript, or something similar. APIs do require ongoing management. Even after setup, APIs may need maintenance, and this is because vendors regularly update their software and may need to change endpoints, tokens may expire, or field mappings may need updates when your HR data model changes. For this, you don't always need a developer on staff, but you should have a support plan in place or technical resource who can step in when things break. Again, this is where a partner such as Phase 3 can be very supportive and provide that technical support that you actually need. So that concludes my very brief conversation on APIs. Do let me know if you'd like more information on APIs or any other subject, and pop that down in the chat below. Or feel free to message me directly. Thanks again for joining, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.